this message is going to be a strong woman out there, or a collective of a strong women who learn how to live alone, to learn how to take care of themselves, to learn how to be independent, how to fix their problems, who doesn't call the handyman, they fixing and putting the shelves on the wall. So this is for you if you can identify yourself with a strong woman. And I'm not gonna say this is a wrong thing, but I wanna remind you something very important, what I think you don't necessarily realize and what you forget because society raised you in a different way. The masculine, the man society made you believe you have to act this way. And in the meantime, we forget our feminine, our soft self and soft part. And you just learned how to always act, how to create, how to step in, and how to step in for yourself, because nobody in your whole life ever showed up for you. But I have a different angle, what I received a few days ago. And actually, as I'm preparing for this reading, I received several downloads. In the meantime, I'll get there, but first let's dive deeper into this mechanism, which is actually a survival mechanism to be a strong woman. And you might experience in a relationship that people are pushing you away, like people abandoning you, like men, or actually this message is gender neutral, so you can identify yourself as a divine feminine and still be in a man's body, or vice versa. It's like free to do whatever you want, but for the sake of the example and for the sake of the easier understanding, I'm going to refer men and women in this video, but take it as it resonates and always listen to your intuition. So as I said, where was I? So the divine, yes. So you might experience that men are pushing you away. And why is that? You never figured it out. You never find out why people or even friends are abandoning you, like walking away from you. You had this hot and cold dynamic a lot of times. You have a lot of, you know, like you never understand why people are doing this. And if you think about deeper of this identity, what you think you are, so you're identifying yourself as a strong woman, but what if I tell you this is not who you really are? And what if I tell you in the process of identifying yourself as a strong woman, you forget your dream. You forget the life you always wanted to live. You pushed away a little girl who were as a child, or a little teenager, or whatever, whenever your dream came in the past, you push that version of you away, like you shove it down, because it wasn't safe for you. Or maybe this is coming from your ancestral line, because if you think about it, if you think what was the history, for example, in Europe, like, or even America, world wars, communism, so there is a lot of outside happening what conditioned your ancestors to identify or to push away their dreams, because it wasn't safe for them to live the life they wanted, and they couldn't because it wasn't the word. But right now, right here, this is the word, so you can choose your dream and remember your dreams. But what happened inside of you, and this is subconscious, so don't start to blame yourself like, oh my god, why did I do that? Because this is a purely subconscious mechanism, or it's how your nervous system is trying to save you from heartbreak, from being broke, basically, to lose money, to lose your job. But So what you learned is to push away your dreams, and you will get to the point when you start shaming yourself, because you're going to find yourself in a stage when you're gonna think you are needy. You're going to think you are needy, and you're mistaking your state of being because you think you are in this wanting energy. Because who are you to want a relationship? So you start shaming yourself as, why isn't being alone, making a lot of money, or being able to eat my favorite restaurant is enough for me? Whatever it is for you. But you started questioning yourself, and that's what happened in the past. That's how you became the strong, independent woman. You started to shaming and questioning your dreams because you learned, you conditioned that if you are dream too big, you're gonna get hurt or something horrible will happen. And right now, if I tell you, like, it's okay to want a relationship, it's okay to be someone who genuinely wants a relationship, and you said, okay, yeah, I agree with you, and you start manifesting it. So you had a lot of things in your life, a lot of things you can be grateful for, thankful for, but you still felt this need to have a relationship. So you are shamed yourself. It's like, how can I be that ungrateful? Why can I be happy? So you just shoved away this pain, this need, this ungratefulness, so all this emotion was joining for this, I wanna be in a relationship. You shoved away, you pushed that away, and you decided, I'm gonna be an independent woman, and love will find me when they will find me, I don't care. But here is the catch, you do care. You do care, and this is a genuine human need. We are meant to be in a friendship, in a relationship, in a community, because that's how you grow, that's how you get love back to you. So when you invest love to yourself, sometimes at the point somebody has to step in and reflect that love back to you. That's how this underlying energetic world works. So it always reflects back to you what you want. So I guess you kind of find the answer why people are pushing you away, because you push away yourself. You push away a need, a very natural, normal need, like you want to be in a relationship, but you shame yourself for it because, yeah, you know why. Manifestation community always pushing you, if you are watching a lot of manifestation video, is like, don't be needy. If you want a relationship, you are in the wrong state, as I said before. But no. The problem, if you want a relationship, the problem is you are abandoning yourself again in the process, wanting a relationship. So the point is, you have to find a balance. It's like, okay, how can I show up for myself, love myself, fill up my own cup, but still accept my needs? That yes, I do want a partner, I do want somebody who just there for me, who just, I just spend time with them because I want it. I want to spend that time with somebody because I enjoy their company, not because I'm broken, not because I'm heartbroken, not because I don't know what to do with myself alone. No. So the energy behind those things are different. So it's like a genuine, honest, human need to be in a relationship. But a lot of us went into this needy, not needy, you don't want to be needy, that's why you take on this independent woman, mask. And that can cause you this hot and cold dynamics, that can cause you this misalignment and the judgment for yourself. And I would like for you to wake up for these patterns, to be conscious of these patterns, because there is nothing in a whole world is wrong with you. You are healthy. That need is healthy. And you know what I received, as I said in the beginning of this video? So the download I received, I wrote it down because I keep forgetting things. The downloads, because it's not coming from me, that's why I'm forgetting. Never mind. So the desire, your desire, is a blueprint of your soul. It's not random. Trust me, I probably don't want what you want, because that's your soul's desire, and you must not want what I want, because that's my soul's desire, and this is normal. But society started to condition us, to shame ourselves to follow our dreams, because how does it look like when you follow your dreams? You're not gonna fit into the crowd. You're not gonna fit into any freaking crowd. You are go to the adventure what nobody approves, but you trust yourself, and you always get out of the situations on the bright side, or even the brighter side what you can even imagine. So that's how you know you are on your path. And also how you know you're on your path, you don't see the path. You don't see the past. That's how you know. Because if you see the past, I am promising you, you are on the collective's path. Because millions of people walk that path. But that's why you are here. Was that ever enough for you to follow anybody's path? Be honest. Was that ever enough for you? Because if you find this video, I guarantee you it's not true. Because you are somebody who wants what she wants, and she always gets what she wants. But that's also a trap. You always get what you want. So be very mindful what you wish, what you imagine, because the outside world is a very, very precise mirror. Let me know in the comment you wake up for this truth yet or not, because when you see it, you cannot unsee it ever. So be aware of your patterns. Be aware what you allow into your life, what you allow to yourself. You never be needy. You are not needy. You might learn that as a little child when your mom or dad or your caregivers, your teachers wasn't able to deal with your whole open heart. You might learn that in somewhere, but right now I'm telling you, you can take this down finally. So I have a beautiful tool to help you to take those baggages off. This is a 28 days course. It's called the Divine Feminine Pathway. I think this is an awesome 28 days course. This contains everything like inner child healing, a little bit of nervous system healing, and in the end, it's like manifestation. So you can freely manifest something. Oh yeah, and shadow work. This is the heart of it, because if you have patterns like this, you think you're needy, you identifying as a strong woman, it's hard to things get into your life, even though you have the purest, what is it? Purest attention? No, purest what? Purest intention. So even though if you have a purest intention to receive, your beliefs, your shadows, your nervous system might have conflicting beliefs. You have a limited nervous system what's running on survival, so you have to make your capacity expand before you can get your manifestation, because you can't put a 100-watt light bulb to a 60-watt holder. What's the name? You know what I mean. So if you don't have the capacity, your system going to shatter, you're gonna break down, and it's gonna be a huge, you don't want to experience that. So good thing, so this course is here to help you, but also always trust your intuition, your guides, because trust me, when you ask them, they are there. They are helping you in a way what will blow your mind. So always trust your own self and keep looking for outlets, for people who can help you, who can guide you on your path. Thank you for listening. If you have questions, feel free to put down in the comment section or email me. I can answer your emails. And like this video, share, consider joining to this community, and I connect with you next time. I love you.